Welcome to the Market Plan Canvas. This is the place where you can make your big ideas come to life. Plan out your marketing strategy and collaborate in real time with your team. Forecast and optimize each part of your campaigns. Let's go over the basics of funnel mapping so that you can easily get started populating your canvas with your plan. The first time you enter into the mapping canvas, you'll see the drop down in the top right is set to plan. This means that everything you do inside of the canvas is geared toward the mapping out, planning, collaboration, and forecasting side of Market Plan. All of the components you'll need to build out your plan are found as you click each category of the toolbox located at the bottom of your screen. The categories are divided into marketing strategy groups. Let's begin dragging a few pages onto the canvas that best fit your big idea and match the strategy you currently have in mind. This may change as you go, but that's the best thing about live mapping. You can see and identify the bottlenecks even before you start creating assets. Make sure you space out your pages to allow enough room for the conversion elements to display. As you begin connecting them, as well as some space for your entry point traffic and campaign elements, each page and element will snap into perfect alignment. This is also really dynamic when you're live pitching strategies over video chat to your clients or team. You can map horizontally or vertically depending on your preference. Let's build out a horizontal plan for our example. Here, once you've mapped out your pages, begin considering and dragging your traffic plan in place. Think through the type of entry points you'd like to have that fits your product's niche or service the best. Remember, just like pages, these are not just representations you're dragging onto your plan. These are full collaboration canvas apps made for marketers that allow you to manage your projects and collaborate on your marketing assets. Now finish up your plan with some actions to remind your clients and team about any actions and automations that are needed to make this plan work. Add a wait timer and a tag micro app onto the canvas and use the tag app to show the lists or tags you plan to add to prospects once they purchase. As well, add a notes app and a sticky note and place these in the areas you'll use them. Now start connecting your funnel and going through visually each piece of the customer's journey. Think of your lead or customer's experience as you connect each piece. For example, here I have a confirmation page after each lead signs up. I need an email sequence canvas app to go here to get the leads into my sales page from the email sent after they sign up. This is the flow that will help me in the optimization stage to track the conversion rate of each email once this campaign is live. Now let's talk about connection logic. Hover over the 4 connection ports on each element to begin drawing connections between the 2 elements on the canvas. Once you've hovered, you're presented with 3 options: neutral, yes, and no. Click on either and drag to establish the connection logic. The neutral connection is the standard way to connect elements. This means that the connection is not decision-based, but the traffic and/or automation will be passing through. The yes connection signifies a decision to take the most desirable path in your campaign. For example, if my prospect says yes to my upsell, I will route them straight to my confirmation page. The no connection signifies a decision to take the undesirable path in your campaign. For example, if my prospect says no to my upsell, I'll route them to a downsell page before sending them to my confirmation page. Once you have established a connection, you will see a conversion element show up between the connection. I can hide these by toggling the mode switch to off. Off mode will display your connections only and will not show traffic or projections data. Back in plan mode, we can begin establishing our traffic flow from clicks to visitors, visitors to leads, leads to sales, and customers. I can toggle the conversion type by clicking the drop-down arrow on the right of the conversion element. Here are the conversion types. Visitors. This displays the amount or percentage of traffic conversion from and to an element and will measure a general flow of visitor traffic from point A to point B. Leads. This displays the amount or percentage of leads collected from and to an element and will measure a general flow of leads traffic from point A to point B. Sales. This displays the amount or percentage of sales collected from and to an element and will measure a general flow of sales from point A to point B. Leads and sales. This displays the amount or percentage of sales this is collected from and to an element and will measure a general flow of sales that become leads at the point of the funnel. Connection types work for both projections and live analytics. This allows for unprecedented control as you map your nonlinear journeys through your campaigns and funnels. To keep your map looking neat and tidy, MarketPlan enables precision line management. This will make your maps easy to understand for your clients and team regardless of how complicated the campaign may be. When first drawing a connection, by default, lines will be straight. By hovering over the conversion element, you'll see a few controls pop up. You can select between a curved line or three-point line. You can select the line to be either solid or dashed. This is normally but not limited to showing automations that are not traffic-based like tags or confirmation emails, etc. The great thing about this is that you can always re-establish this connection as it is non-destructive. Even for live analytics, when you select the three-point line, you can now begin moving it as you please. When straightened, the line will snap to create a perfect right-angle connection. You can also drag this as far as up, down, left or right as you would like to recenter the line. Just double-click on one of the toggles and it will snap to the halfway point between the connected elements. If you want to make all of your lines to either change to straight or curved without having to individually change them, you can click on the cog button at the top left to globally make this change. This is very useful when mapping out your plan in front of your potential clients live. As your plan grows, you'll need to be able to jump from area to area as you collaborate and analyze effectively. You can turn on the minimap for your plan by clicking the button on the bottom right of your screen. You will see your minimap at the top right of your canvas. You can navigate very quickly on the canvas by clicking anywhere on the minimap. This will save a lot of time when discussing each piece of the flow behind your campaign. Each plan you create has snapping on by default. This will allow elements to snap to the 12 adjacent grid lines of other elements on the canvas. You can turn snapping on or off for your plan by clicking on the cog button on the top left of your screen. While snapping can help in most mapping situations, you may need to get even more precise when you're looking for a perfectly spaced canvas map. You can turn on the grid for your plan by just clicking on the cog button on the top left of your screen. You may select any three that fits your preference. This is all you need to get started and start mapping out your ideas onto the canvas. As always, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to us at support@marketplan.io or via our live in-app support chat.